Hi everyone, this is Vishal. So today we are going to do a kind of assessment of this book, Cosmos General Study One-Liner, that is volume 2, and it tries to cover some segments from the general studies, that is the economy, science and tech, art and culture, computer, sports, awards, as well as the miscellaneous aspect, which covers all the international organization and whatever some kind of the international rankings of India is being there. And since you are already aware that the recent preliminary exam, which were held both from the UPPSC as well as from the Bihar Public Service Commission exam, they have asked a lot of multiple amount of the question from this particular segment. Okay, so in the miscellaneous part, see, you can see economy segment, you are already aware there is a part called the macroeconomics and the microeconomics. Apart from that, there is some bits about like the budget or the economic survey or some of the facts on the economic segment. They are usually asked in most of the preliminary exam. So all such aspects are covered under this particular book. Okay, regarding the science segment, you are aware that the basic emphasis is always given on the biology segment. Okay, a very few questions are being asked from the physics or let's say the chemistry. Okay, so in this book also we have tried to cover or provide a maximum weightage to the biology segment, meanwhile not negating the other parts of it, let's say the physics or let's say the chemistry. Even we have tried to segregate it into some science and tech aspect also. See, there is a segment by the name of the biotechnology, there is something by the name of cyber security, information and the communication technology, and many emerging branches of the scientific technology. Artificial intelligence is there, then big data is there. So a small bit of it, everything is provided. I mean, we have not left anything untouched. Okay, because the book is encapsulated somewhere in the let's say around 250 or 300 pages, somewhere around that. And the price is also, I think the mark price is 350. You may get at a discounted rate of 280 or somewhere between that. So the objective or the purpose of creating this particular book was to encapsulate all the relevant information that are being asked. We have tried to cover all the major topics that are frequently asked in the past 10 years. Okay, and you might be also aware of the fact that there is also volume 1 of this particular series. So you can see the few parts of the GS segment are covered in this particular book, while the other will be covered in the volume 1 that is already available in the market. This is the latest updated part that is available in the market by now. And if you have given the current UPPSC exam, you might be aware that even they have asked the question on the computer science also. A very basic question was asked regarding the RAM, ROM, and the RAM. So these things are covered under the computer. 2 or 3 questions were asked from the computer segment. Okay, so we can't say that earlier UPPSC or let's say the Bihar PCSC, these people were not asking, especially in the Public Service Commission exam, they were not asking a lot many of the questions from the computer segment. And that's why in advance we have covered this particular topic, since this book has been in existence in the last 4 or 5 years. Okay, it's not the fact that after the exam we have created this book. So you can see from before, sports is also there. You are aware of the fact that there are the questions on the Grand Slams, there are the questions on some of the sport recognition awards, like recently the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award got its name changed to the Major Dhyan Chand, and recently they were the 2 recipients of it. So all these things are being covered. Apart from that, in the award segment, there is a Nobel Prize category, there is a Raman Magsaysay Award, and then the other smaller awards are also there, be the literary prizes. So everything is classified in a different segments under this particular book. Okay, art and culture also, I mean, within 15 or 20 pages, we have covered all the relevant information regarding the art and architecture, the sculpture part, be it the languages or let's say the classical languages. Recently, you are aware of the fact that earlier there used to be around 6 languages, and recently in the year 2024, they have incorporated 5 more languages. Okay, so questions may be asked from this particular segment, taking into consideration the fact we have covered these particular things in the this particular art and culture segment. Okay, there is the Ram Janmabhoomi temple inauguration on the 22nd of January. So even a question may be asked like based on which particular architectural style this particular temple has been created. You all are aware of the fact that the answer is Nagar style. Okay, so we have incorporated information as such on a very minute basis from where questions can be asked. Okay, in the science, we have already covered, and regarding the miscellaneous segment, as I'm having the book, this year in the PCS UPPSC exam, around 2 questions were directly based on the national days. Okay, you have to arrange them on the chronology basis. So we have covered a chart on that. Sometimes they have also asked question on the themes of particular days, like there is a like let's say biodiversity day. Okay, let's say there is a heritage day, let's say there is a soil day or something like that. So what is the current year's theme? So questions as such are being asked. So we have covered separate chart on that. Also international ranking of India, be it in the peace index, be it in the hunger index, or let's say the human development index, everything, okay, be it the top ranker to the rank of India to the total number of the countries and which particular organization issues that report. In one page of chart, we have covered all the relevant information. So that will cover around 2 to 3 questions in your preliminary exam. So I can conclude that once you go through this particular book, you can assure around 40 to 50% of the questions from this particular segment only. Okay, and if you have purchasing both the volume 1 and the 2, I think your 60% of the syllabus gets covered. Okay, apart from that, there are a lot many of the subjective books from the same publication, that is the Cosmos publication, which is basically authored by Mahesh Paranwal sir. So you can go through them, and best of luck for your upcoming exam. Thank you so much.